According to the Inspector General of Police, he says to his police officers, be ruthless with secessionists in Southeast. IGP charges policemen in the country. The Acting Inspector General of Police, Usman Akali Baba, has charged policemen serving in the Southeast region to deal with secessionists or agitators ruthlessly with criminal elements and secessionists that may attempt to take the risk of testing their will. He also said the policemen must be firm with criminal elements that may be threatening the citizens within their area of jurisdiction. Alkali gave the order Tuesday when he in the company of Southeast governors, launched a special operation codenamed Operation Restore Peace, Operation RP, in the Southeast geopolitical zone at the Michael Okpara Square, Enugu. The Inspector General of Police advised the police officers and men deployed on the special operation to see their deployment as a call to national duty, as according to him, the force leadership and indeed the entire nation are looking out for two major outcomes as you discharge your duties during this operation. First, to stabilize the security order in the Southeast in the shortest possible time. Second, to be professional in your conduct as you strive to attain this objective. The IGP, who advised the policemen to be civil with the law-abiding citizens and respect the rights of the citizens and undertake the operation within the dictates of rule of law. However, he charged them to defend themselves against any armed group that might attempt to attack them, any police asset and other critical national infrastructure. He described the people of southeastern Nigeria as historical, peaceful, tolerant, innovative, industrious, and entrepreneurial, who are highly respected citizens that have made their marks in the field of academics, scientific inventions, and commerce. He lamented, however, that despite the fact that the Southeasterners were a unique ethnic group that freely and peacefully lived with others across the country and within the Southeast, the events of late had altered the positive narrative. According to him, the zone in recent years has been witnessing increasing cases of kidnapping, armed robbery, and communal violence. This trend has of late been laced with inter-ethnic intolerance and separatist agitation as championed by the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and its armed wing, the Eastern Security Network, ESN. The separatist agenda of this group has assumed an armed dimension in which important political and community leaders, as well as personnel and assets of the Nigerian police, military, and other security agencies, are being constantly targeted in clearly well-coordinated, premeditated violent attacks in the region. Aside this, the deepening inter-ethnic prejudice and intolerance on the region is also occasioning unjustifiable inter-ethnic violence and counter-violence. Apart from the massive loss of property and fatalities to lives, the violent campaigns are beginning to have damaging effect on the socio-economic development of the region. This trend is being compounded by the illegal proliferation of firearms as well as the deployment of the social media by the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra to indoctrinate, misinform, and misdirect Southeastern towards the path of violence separatism. This evolving trend constitutes a major threat to our nation's internal security and national unity, and hence requires urgent set of all-inclusive actions in order to roll back the disastrous tide. Al-Khali explained that the launch of Operation RP to restore peace was conceptualized to ensure that we should as a people be determined to build a consensus partner in condemning any act of criminality and resolve to work with the police and other security agencies towards identifying, isolating, and bringing the criminal elements within our communities to deserve justice. Well, according to this Inspector General of Police, he says he has been praising these Eastern people, gave them good positive praise. But where he has defaulted now that I need to straighten, he said this evolving trend constitutes a major threat to our nation. Now, you want to label indigenous people of Biafra as being a terrorist. I believe you are from the northern part of the country. Maybe you have not been to the north, or you don't know what is happening, the menace in the north. The insecurity in the north is even more bigger and deepening more than what is happening in the southeastern part of the country, and you people have not said anything about that. You have not sent your policemen or sent your whatever security agent to go there to salvage the situation over there. What is the insecurity in the southeast compared to what is happening in the north? These people are just playing to the gallery. I don't understand. Well, it is what it is. But notwithstanding, may God help us to fight all this colonization and sentiment and ethnic or bigots leaders. They will leave what they are supposed to do, or what they are supposed to attend to. They will be chasing shadows. Well, let me continue. According to him, there must come a time in the life of a nation when we as a people must strengthen our will and resolve to mobilize and deploy all our assets towards confronting these criminal elements, take the battle to their doorsteps, and make a clear statement that the few deviants within us cannot and will not reorder our cherished national values. The time is now. Today's launch of Operation Restore Peace by the Nigerian police is aimed at this direction, and it follows the directives of Mr. President to the Nigerian police to re-evaluate and emplace new operational strategies to stem the tide of violence and secessionist agenda, not only in the southeast but across the country. But these people have problem. So is it the secessionists or the agitators are the problem of Nigeria now, that they are deploying their police? Well, not to say a negative word, because if the police have been deployed to the southeast, because I believe those police also, they are also criminals, so they are the ones that will go and perpetrate evil. I don't want to believe that indigenous people of Biafra or Eastern Security Network are the problem of Nigeria as at now. The problem of Nigeria, and is leading to this agitation, is the killing of the bandits, kidnappers, herdsmen, and the Boko Haram calling themselves criminals, because they are also criminals, because they have been terrorizing the northeast, especially the Borno, which the military headquarters is being grounded. Upon that, things are not still working well, so they should rather concentrate on the northern part of the country, because that's where the criminal or the insecurity is much more deepened. Well, these people are just living what they are supposed to do and chasing shadows. That's just the problem. Well, as the lead agency in the internal security framework of this country, the Nigerian police, under the current dispensation, acknowledges that the duty of securing the lives and property of the citizen is its primary mandate. This responsibility imposes on us the obligation of upholding the dictates of the Constitution, restoring peace and order where they are threatened, and protecting the citizens from any form of threats to their lives and values. The launch of Operation Restore Peace in Enugu today is the first in the line of our strategic action plan to restore peace across the country, and in the coming days, the special operation will be extended to other parts of the country to address peculiar crimes, including banditry, kidnapping, and armed robbery in other geopolitical zones. It is to be emphasized that Operation Restore Peace will cover all the states within the Southeast geopolitical zone. I am confident that with the support of all strategic stakeholders, the operation will in due course change the current security narratives in the zone for good and better. Well, they need to channel their strength to the north, because this one is just, I believe, is just blasphemy. You understand? It's just a show off. If you really have mind and you have the peace, and you have the lives of your so-called Nigerians at heart, you start from the north.